Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn for the month of October. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. You may find your messages there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, so going to begin here. Card of fantasy, imagination, escaping reality to fantasy, the imagination running away with one, imagined things that are impossible or improbable. Now, we also have the soul here. And this is, for this reading, this is going within, listening to your intuition, because we also have the praying mantis here. So, and this is a very, it's a very spiritual symbol of stillness and patience. So maybe you're trying to be patient with someone or something, with a situation. The praying mantis takes its time in all that it does, paying very diligent attention to its surroundings. So you may be or need to take a closer look at your surroundings or at someone around you. Perspective, the wishing well, the airplane, and the beacon. I feel like you're trying to work something out to fit the pieces into place, seeking illumination. And maybe you're doing that by going within. Here we have the well. This is again that looking deep, hidden things, looking beyond the surface of a person or a situation. It could be that with that situation or with that person, you hit rock bottom. The airplane and the beacon. I feel that if you have a wish, if you're wishing for this illumination, to be able to fit these pieces together, then you will be getting it, but you don't yet have it. I see it over here, but they're connected. Because this is news you do not yet have. And I feel that that is what this is too. The airplane says it's coming. And whatever news is delivered, or truth that is delivered, it does guide the way. The rabbit is here, and the rabbit is waiting. So you could be, like I said, waiting patiently. I feel like you're waiting on someone to reach out to you. This is what I think this is. Maybe to speak a truth, to give a truth, or just to give you news. Maybe to give you closure even. It seems like, it feels like the situation is fragile, okay, with the cards. The cards can also be taking a gamble, taking a risk, taking a chance, and you have chance here. because you have the hand of fate. Outside forces intervene. Okay, I'll come back to that. Solitude. And she looks over here at perspective. So solitude is being alone in that space, maybe feeling very alone. It can indicate depression, somebody who has withdrawn from the world. Either they feel like they were forced out, or they voluntarily, withdrew because they felt alone, because they felt unloved, because they felt misunderstood. So this person is hoping for some type of announcement or news with the bells, hoping for some improvement or change of luck with the clover. In this solitude, because this can also be a card of remembrance, so it either speaks to remembering someone or a situation, or someone is remembering her. So here we have the bees, and that's about, it can be about working together, having that common goal, everybody getting along. But it's overshadowed here by the moon, and we have the heart here also. So we know that this is a love connection. The moon, it can be something very emotional or emotional illumination. You can be seeking illumination. Deep feelings having to do with a love interest or partner will surface, or are surfacing, or you are experiencing this now, reflecting. But it's not just these feelings that are surfacing. There's fears, worry, anxiety. You could be, because of this energy, trying to keep really busy. So, because it's when you stop being busy that these emotions surface. I feel like you are very vulnerable, or, you're feeling very vulnerable. She's holding a broken heart here in her solitude. We have the card of healing here, so you are seeking help for what ails you. Wanting to heal a relationship, wanting to heal yourself. We have the mice here, so it's a lot of stress. You feel like you're slowly losing something, or you've lost something. Something is really eating away at you, or slowly eating away at you. And I think it's all of this worry. On every card, you do not see the news coming. You have a message coming, And you, in this, what's in this letter brings you wisdom with the owls here. What, and it's not a letter that you just, you get your illumination and then you just close it up and don't respond. You will respond to this letter because I have a letter here and you do not yet have this news. And I have another one here. So a letter and a response is what I'm picking up. And you know, it could also be looking at the mice. Maybe you get this letter, but there's something in it that eats away at you. And maybe you feel, because of the letter, that you're losing or slowly losing something. And so you respond. Because the wishing well can also be that you get a wish, but be careful, it's not as it appears for some. So, and so then you have this response here. I feel like you want to free yourself from this feeling of being trapped in this energy, from the anxiety, from the stress, because we have this card of freedom here. You can be feeling very heavily burdened mentally, physically, burdened by troubles, by a bad situation or conditions that you're in, a lot of anxiety. This news is an explanation for why you ended up here in isolation, which is where the reading began. Here in solitude. You will get your explanation for what happened, for why there was, you know, a little love or a little caring, or why they treated you the way that they did. You get your explanation. So in effect, you get your wish. You get your wish, but it may not be exactly what it appeared. Or it may not be how you perceived it. And when you get this truth, the pieces will fall into place for you. And you will be able from here to heal. Whether this is healing that relationship or healing of the self. So, that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to those who have sent in a donation to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.